So the first thing I want to say is long live neighborhood Nipsey, man. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I actually have been listening to Nipsey also since I was 18. I remember the first time I heard Strap. I remember the first time I heard Bullets Ain't Got No Name. I remember the first time I heard Hussle in the House. And I've been pretty much listening to Nipsey Hussle ever since then. Probably jumped off the out the car for a couple of years, but other than that, man, it's been pretty consistent. Um, Nipsey Hussle is one of the big reasons that I actually got out the shelter because when I got out, I mean, when I was in there, what I did was I went on YouTube and I just tried to find a whole bunch of different artists that could motivate me during these times that talked about money and just staying motivated. I listened to Gucci and Jeezy and just different artists, but Nipsey Hussle, just because I stopped listening to him for so long, he put out a lot of music that I could relate to in a different way. I went back and I listened to all the songs I listened to when I was 18, and it resonated with me way differently. But I mean, what made me think about that was I just put out a video of me going to the shelter to get my donations, and it felt like something told me not to go because that's exactly what I just witnessed. My favorite West Coast artist just got killed pretty much doing the same thing that I just did successfully 15 minutes ago. He was trying to help his community. He was trying to give back. I took the time out my day on my birthday to go shopping for the homeless people, get all this stuff, put it in 5 bags, and bring it over there. And I was standing outside the shelter and everything. Now, I mean, the shelter, that area, that's the worst part of this whole city that I'm in. That neighborhood, it's not a good area. And it's not cold outside. So, I mean, if you're from an inner urban community, you know what happens when it's nice outside. So for me to be doing that, listening to Nipsey Hussle in my headphones, it just seemed it didn't make sense that I would do that. But I mean, I don't know because I didn't watch the whole video. I don't know if you could hear it, but when I pulled up, because I bought I bought the people of the shelter some cigarettes. One of the watchmen goes, "Ooh, and you got cigarettes for them too? Oh, Newports?" And this dude actually tried to take a pack of Newports for himself. I'm like, bro, this is for the people, bro. Why are you trying to steal from the people? So, I mean, just with all that going down, that just made me realize how selfish people can be in a time that is so beautiful. In a time where you are saying that there needs to be some compassion, there needs to be some selflessness. Why is the first thing in your mind take when you see I worked and I took the time out my day to bring these supplies? Why would that be the first thing that pops in your head? When I bought these people cigarettes, the first thing that you think is, I smoke cigarettes. Let me see if he'll give them to me. No, nigga, stop being so fucking greedy. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? So in this whole situation, I mean, it was pretty disappointing because that guy was somebody that I tried to model myself after specific behaviors, but now I see, I mean, he's not an elder mentally or emotionally. Not at all. Not at all. In a time where you should feel compassion and joy, you feel as if you should act on your greed. And that really affected me because I really looked up to this dude. And now I can see that he is not mentally or emotionally an elder, which is not very surprising at all. I mean, it was, but now when I think about all the interactions that I've had with him and that he's had with the people, to see him act on his greed and his selfishness, it really surprised me and it really upset me. So, I mean, with that, you can also hear they're not going to take my money unless I give it directly to the shelter when I want to. They could have easily just split the $147 up equally to $6.68 between the 22 men and just gave them all $6 on their books. Uh, he didn't want to do that, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the $102. I didn't get the refund of the $45 that I left with them on my books because when I left I already paid for like another week or something like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't want to just give it to them, and I don't want to go shopping for a third time. But that's it. I'm not doing any free readings today. I was supposed to go live. I was gonna go live today and yesterday, but yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'll probably go live tomorrow. But I've been listening to Nipsey Hussle all day. I have a great connection with the musical artists that I choose to invest my time and emotions in. It's like when Lord Infamous of 3 6 Mafia died. I was fucked up for like 3 days because Lord Infamous because 3 6 Mafia is my favorite rap group. I listened to them all through high school. I have a 3 6 Mafia tattoo. But Nipsey Hussle dying, bro. Just give me another day. We'll have fun. We'll go live for some free readings. But other than that, I want you guys to stay dangerous out there. And for everybody who doesn't want to be dangerous with emotions and self control and being dangerous with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, being dangerously rich, whether that be financially, emotionally, intangibly, or tangibly. I want you guys to just be safe and don't do anything crazy. And just try to learn from other people's mistakes. With your good intentions, try to have good moves to match them. So nothing bad will happen to you, so you don't have to affect the rest of the world in the way that a lot of people with great, honorable intentions often do. All right? I love you guys. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace. So if you push enter, it makes you keep going. That's weird.